Alright, we have to get to the sailboat and it's already frozen right now. The marina lost power a couple of days ago. And then because the docks are underwater, even though the city got the power back, the marina's been keeping the dock turned off. So I've been running a generator next to my sailboat, filling it up once a day over the last couple of days. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, so I busted the ice between the sailboat and the dock that I'm going to try to drag it to. We're going to go see if I can drag that big old thing over here. The goal is to move the sailboat to a dock that has power. We will see. We will see. Alright, so we got the sailboat crushed out of here. And we got it powered at the main dock. And now I'm back here just grabbing my generator. And I'm heading back to my houseboat for a very long time, hopefully. Oh, and I've got a bunch of firewood while I'm here, too. These boards are really good to start the fires. Poplar. I don't get stressed. I don't get upset, but this whole marina thing has stressed me the last couple days, and now we got the boat plugged in. I don't have to come back here, so I feel a lot better. Yeah. I'll tell you what all happened at the marina, and I'll tell you I'm glad I wasn't here for the whole thing. Alright, let's go across this Tennessee River. I'm gonna try to take the route that I busted in here this morning, so I don't have to bust through ice to get out again. We'll see. And then the sailboat has a wire run to an outlet, and it has got a heater pointed directly at the motor. And lesson learned, you should have winterized your boat, Martin. And none of this stress would have bothered me at all. But it is what it is. Look at these ice chunks. I love it. I love this stuff. I act like it pisses me off or that I'm frustrated about it, but in reality, this is the kind of stuff I'm going to look back in a year and think how awesome it was. And again, this is for people who think that inflatables will crack as soon as you touch something with them. Oh, I'm going to sink. You're gonna sink, you're in an inflatable. It's just gonna cut the whole side up. It looks like we got about 300 feet of ice, and then we're open river, baby! Come on, Diggy! We're almost there, Diggy! All this froze back up. It's not really broken from when I came through here. Just some waves broke it. I don't even know which direction. Oh, this all froze after the fact. Okay. Alright, well, we're just going to go across this huge sheet right here. Hopefully it'll move or break. I love it. Oh, we're almost there, buddy. Oh, by the way, this has definitely destroyed a prop. I would not recommend doing this in any way. I guarantee my prop is ruined. We're free. Alright, back to being off grid. So I'm on 4 inches of snow and I'm 240 pounds and I'm not crushing through. That's how icy it got. Are you gonna pee right there on camera? Is that really what you're gonna do? Yep, of course. Yeah, you got issues, dog. My phone started going off early Sunday morning after the ice storm. Basically, the marina had gotten hit hard. The docks were underwater, the power was out. People were unable to leave their boats, but they needed access to gas. There was a house fire down the street from the marina, and one of the big boats that would leave all the time from Dock 5 had burned in that fire. We were hit hard in this neighborhood. My plan was to grab the generator and to get gas and take it to the dock so that we could put heat in the sailboat and any boat that needed it near my boat, just like everybody else was doing on the dock. I was headed to get fuel for everybody. No, I want to just video this through. So the docks are all underwater. And the boats had to pull out. And there's no power here. That's why I'm better off on my islands. And then, so some of the newer ones with the floats are okay, but then when you get into the foam, these are the old foams. And look at, they've all collapsed. And the docks are 2 or 3 feet underwater. I mean, I take it back. This hasn't collapsed. It's just sunk. It's so far underwater that the boats are getting pulled underwater by the dock lines. Pokey turtle's so tall it had to back out so it didn't get crushed. While there's 4 boats that typically get lived in, 2 of the guys are bunking in one boat to just use one generator. So we have to get 15 gallons of gas for those 3 boats. My sailboat's doing good. It's cold. I gotta run the generator, heat it up. That's it. Alright, so we need to put said generator on said dock to keep said boat warm. So we are breaking the ice with our inflatable boat. currently. I've explained this before, but people trip out about it all the time, so I'm just going to mention it again. The water is 44 degrees. So if you have an older motor, you want to leave it in the water. That way it's less likely to freeze than if it's in the air, which currently is 11 degrees. So it's much warmer to have your lower unit in the water when you're in Tennessee. So the weight of the ice and snow just doesn't get held up anymore by the float, so it goes underwater. And it comes down and just pretty much rests on the boats, unless it breaks sideways, and then it crashes into the boats. I don't want to break the handle. Come on, bud. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna see if it starts. It's been a while since I used it. A couple of days. Not happy about a lot of things. Let's let it warm up. Okay, so this is one person's fuel. This is another person's camp. And then that's mine. And this is trip one. We're gonna make another trip. Now, the cool thing that I've never told you is my buddy Jamie, who I work for, probably my best friend here, one of the coolest guys I've ever met. His neighbor moved in a couple years after I came down here, and his neighbor's name is Martin, and his neighbor's son is River. These fuel cans right here, I'm going to fill up for Martin and his kid named River. Isn't that funny? When the trips to the gas station were all said and done, we were able to get 15 gallons of gas for each boat that was on the dock 3, which didn't have electricity and didn't have access to get off of their boats. So they have a good running time of about, 2 days, maybe 3 days. I bet you, even though it's going to get real cold, the waves are going to come in here something fierce, so this is going to break up. Either way, my boat's going to be warm. I got someone filling it up tonight. And then hopefully the electricity will come on sometime tonight. Long story short, the Marina never recovered from the power shortage, which meant I had to go back and forth every single day 2 or 3 times to refill my generator. And that got to be frustrating because of the temperature made it almost impossible to start the outboard motor and get the dinghy back and forth. And then as you saw, each time I went, there was more and more ice to break through. So it just got frustrating. And finally, I got to the point where we just moved the sailboat, which was the beginning of this video. We're trying to boil it. Just popped out. I kind of want to push it in just to WD-40. I need to spray it with WD-40. I need to hit it with boiling water, let it pop in and out, spray it with WD-40 to get rid of the water, move it in and out, and then it'll be ready for frozen action. But hopefully I can start the motor now. All right, Honda, 8 degrees. What do we got here? Oh. Almost. Whew! I didn't put my gloves on. Correction. 10 degrees. 10 degrees out right now. Inside the boat, 83. 82 degrees inside the boat. I could be in my pajamas right now. No, we're out on this winter wonderland. Look at this, you guys.
Young baby, I didn't mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. And then maybe some would say your life was sad.
So I took my chimney out because I was getting kind of poor airflow already. And I mean, I haven't cleaned it in a little more than a month. And I want you guys to see. Come here, sweetie. You're so brave. It's unbelievable how brave this cat is. She used to just hide in the basement when she was a baby. Look at her sliding all over the place. You gotta put your nails out. Yeah. This is the only time you're allowed outside because you're camouflaged. Actually, she doesn't even look white anymore compared to this snow. That's funny. She looks gray and tan. You're a good girl. Come here. Cook it. Come here. Come here, little girl. You want me to pick you up? I bet your feet are cold. Yeah. Okay, we'll put you down. Good girl. That's the first time she's come outside during the snowstorm. And it is Wednesday right now. So Saturday, yeah, Saturday was when it started. So she was out on Friday. Otherwise, she just likes sitting in that heat blanket and running around the boat at night. It's amazing how much she runs around the boat at night. That's her most active time. Even in winter, she just like back and forth. It's pretty cool. All right, so we got pelicans, guys. The last 3 days. And they swim right next to the deck. They're very alert to whether I move inside the boat. So if I get up from my chair and try to film them and stuff, they'll move away. And honestly, I've just been really worried about filming the storm and getting the ice and all the damage to the different marinas. So I haven't been really... They're beautiful though.
Young baby, I didn't mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. And then maybe Some would say your life was sad, but you lived it anyway.